Right up to what I tell you. I'm going to try my best. And it's hard to do, because this is a touchy subject. To keep this brief. But it makes me angry, and quite angry. And so angry, I couldn't even put into words my feelings about the subject. I was scrolling down TikTok, and somebody's had a thing in which you could comment, and I think it was live, I'm pretty sure, in which they said, Kamala Harris was the best BP ever. What do you think? Or something to that effect. And I started to make a comment, and I know that I'd get angry, and I know that it would take too long, and I know that no matter what I said, they already made up their mind, and they're blind, and they believe some of the shit that's been spewed out by her campaign and the media, and apparently they're idiots. And I don't know. If you could believe the rubbish that's been going on, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with your mental capacity that you can't understand. The first of all, the hyena, as she is known. I started that way back when. And I also call her a chameleon because she's constantly changing. She changes what races she is, which amounts to color also, and changing her accent, her voice, depending on where she's at. But the rubbish coming out of her mouth. It's like the debate. She had earpieces in, and they say, oh, she had advisors giving her information. No, she had puppet masters directing her, working her, telling her what to say and what to do, and how to do what she was doing. They were working her. Anybody that doesn't understand what happened at the border, and that she was in charge of cleaning up the border, and instead she let about 20 million people in, how is anything I'm going to say going to help that? That she and Biden has let the economy get out of hand. The thing in Springfield, Massachusetts, she denies, even though it's on the news, even though it's on the internet. It's on several sites on the internet, several different videos. The stuff in Aurora, Colorado, denying that too, even though there's video. Even though the mayor of the city and several people that lived in the apartments, stated it was happening, denied that. Everything negative that's happened while she's on watch, she has denied, even though there's proof of it. How can you say that she's a good vice president? She's did jack shot for anybody. Nobody. So anyway, where it said comment, I started to make one. Instead I put Z's, just a bunch of Z's. Maybe they can figure that out. But how anybody can believe in her is beyond me. Can't you tell she's got no brains whatsoever? Half the time she don't even answer questions. I've seen her several times not answer questions, go off on some tangent about shit that has nothing to do with the question she was asked. I know of at least half a dozen times that's happened. Ignore questions. Answers that don't match the questions. I mean, Jesus bloody Christ. She's got half a brain. What's that thing about the Wizard of Oz? If I had a half a brain. Well, she don't have a half a brain. And she's being controlled by other people. And they say she's a lush, a drunkard. Well, I'm beginning to believe it, because that would explain a couple of the things. How you can back her and do that, though, is beyond me. It's just beyond me. We're in worse shape than we've ever been in the entire history, and she's responsible. How can you back her? Oh, bloody fucking hell. I best get off here. You try to have a nice day. And in the words of the wise, Trump, 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 Trump.